We live.
And you're the center of attention.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We're on.
We are. I'm gonna go on my phone and do the comments.
So are we like live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to wait for
People.
Cool. That sounded fun.
it was
Offer. Yes, I know you wanted him. But now you get to go. Wait, I don't know.
Oh, Allie's on.
Oh, cool.
You know Allie. She's the one that sent us all the pumpkin stuff. You're down too far.
No, I'm watching. No, I can see.
Oh, okay. And my girlfriend and my girlfriend Lynn.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So we decided instead of doing a video that we'd just go live and you can just have fun crafting with us. So I've got comments here so I can see. Dorothy's the center of attention.
Oh no. Do you have a plate that's just a tad smaller or
No.
a bowl?
No.
Do you have Corral bowls?
Because I'm just a tad shy to be able to make two on here. And by golly, I would like to.
No.
It might be enough.
You're off on this side.
Oh, Joyce is on.
Oh, hi,
You know,
Joyce.
from crafting.
You're off by a full stripe up here.
Well, if I do it and then cut it out on the inside of that.
I'll show you what we're making.
Do you have one?
I have the one you made me for
Oh,
my
of
birthday.
course, yes. Of course you have one. So, this is a little teacup.
Maybe we can get it closer to the camera.
Maybe we can. And I am trying to decide on the theme for my granddaughter's 4th birthday. And Auntie Kelly bought her a Tea Party storybook, which all the children have been enjoying.
It was so
They were all
fun.
enjoying it the other day too.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
It was better than I expected it to
Oh,
be.
it was amazing. Anyway, so I thought, well, why don't I have a Tea Party themed birthday party for her? So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm. It was I got it at Dollarama, and it's a cardboard book, quite large. What would be the size? It's probably like 11 by 8 or something, wouldn't it be?
9 by 12 would be my
9
closest.
by 12, and all the pieces to the tea set, the little table, the umbrella, the teacups, sandwiches, cupcakes, everything, all pop out of the book, and you actually make a tea set, and then you read the story.
Oh, it's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
I know.
It was amazing.
Oh, Juanita's on.
Hi, Juanita.
From church.
Yeah.
Hey, Juanita.
So Katie's doing masks, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Katie's doing masks, and
Montana had wanted me to do some singing masks.
oh,
So the first model looks like this, but this is
It's
way too big.
Way
Yeah.
too big.
So I have printed it out at 80% and 90% to see which one gets closer to fitting me.
Mhm.
When I tightened up the straps on this,
Juanita said that looks peachy.
or if I put a dart in the bottom.
Yeah.
I was playing with it last night, trying to determine what changes needed to happen.
That's
So, because she needs 20 of them.
Oh, my word.
So,
do you
I'm
know?
playing.
Do you know what, Lynn? I typically, it's been that I find an idea, I take it to Dorothy and say, hey, we need to make this. But no, she surprised me with the teacup and did it for my birthday And I'm like, you got an idea without me.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Uh,
I just thought it just fascinated me because I like tea stuff.
mhm. And the lady that we follow that we got the idea from, she also has a hot chocolate mug. And I had made one of them too.
Okay, I think I have that in the middle. And to make the cup a little bigger, I have decided to use the bottom of this instead of the top.
Gotcha. And Katie, can you hold this up? I got some new dies in the mail. And look at them.
Good thing I'm using a pencil. I can erase the mess.
There's like
They're kitchen appliances. I see an iron, a vacuum. I think that's supposed to be a toaster, a laundry basket, a broom, a bottle of cleaner, a broom, and a second spray bottle of something.
yeah, so cute. Where's Brody? Hey, Brody.
Brody's been. Okay, I wanted it a little smaller. So I'm just
There he
cutting
is.
it.
Rode. Say hi, Brody.
That's what I was petting
Hi.
a minute ago.
Now you want up. I know. I just lifted you up, bud.
We could
I love you too.
grab the other computer chair and he'll sit up with us.
Well, the problem is I have my stuff on it.
Oh.
But,
He doesn't care.
you don't care, do you? Then I'll have you in my lap. That'll be really helpful. That'll be so helpful. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Dog drool.
Just what we all wanted today.
Oh, I love you too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He loves Auntie Dorothy and Katie.
Oh, yeah. You're really helpful. Yeah. You're not.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. He wants.
No, give me your hand back. You're just like the kids. You're just like the kids. Yeah.
See, we keep telling you that my middle name's Pinocchio.
Oh my goodness.
You don't
Oh.
get any attention.
I don't
ever,
know if
do
you noticed
much?
with the kids, my grandchildren, you're not paying attention to them, especially Danielle Ray, and she'll take your hand.
Yes, yes, she did that to Katie a lot.
It's part of the age.
Yeah. No, you need to pay attention to
Grampy
me.
Campy, Dwayne's on. He's from Detroit. From Michigan. Not from Detroit.
There are many cities aside from Detroit in Michigan.
I meant to say Michigan.
Okay, I need my hand back.
And Bernie. She's on now. Oh, Darlene from Alberta.
Ah.
I've been there.
You're out and about, are you, Darlene?
Hey,
She can
the
just
cell
stop
phone
in and
does
say
not
hi.
need a bath, okay? And yes, I am sure of this.
I'm sure glad this thing has all these little decorations on here. It actually makes it really easy for me to see if I've kind of got it in the middle.
Mhm.
Although it doesn't really matter too much.
So we're just making
Stuff.
stuff. Yeah. Katie's working on masks. Yeah, Joyce. Joyce says Brody's a cutie but a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yep.
And Darlene's here just for a few minutes because she's waiting for her daughter to come so they can vote.
Ah.
Yeah. No, you know what, Allie? He attempted to go to work today. So he's at work, but he oh my goodness. We have a lady named Nadia that's from Toronto. Welcome. So somebody's phone's ringing.
Mine.
Oh,
I don't know who it is, so
Oh.
I'm not answering it.
Gotcha. So, yeah, he went to work, but he decided not to come home for lunch because that would mean more walking, and he's not able to do that. Oh, Vernie, the last time they came over, they had their sewing machines set up, and oh yeah, Brody was right in there, and he was checking.
Airplane. Brody, it's an airplane. This is nothing new.
Brody was checking out Katie's sewing machine and all the different parts, and
Oh, I love your pictures, Katie.
wasn't that fun?
That was fun. Brody learning to sew.
Yep. Yep. So are you staying safe there in Toronto area, Nadia? All our kids, like my kids, my husband, all our kids and grandkids all live in Ontario, and we haven't seen them. Well, we saw one and two of the boys in January.
Yeah, they were for a
But the rest of them we haven't seen for a year. And with Kevin being in the military, they're still not allowed to go more than
250 kilometers
Yeah.
from your base.
yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Depending on your unit, but generally that is the requirement.
Yeah.
At least that's what they've told Michael.
Yeah, and that's what they told Kevin too. Yeah. So Katie is a military spouse too. And Katie's my one that. Oh, how come? They
Don't want you traveling and bringing illness back and possibly infecting anyone else, but also to stay healthy so that if you are called upon for any actions by the military needed by the government, you are available.
Yeah, makes sense.
So stay home, stay safe is the general guideline.
Juanita, Katie is an avid sewer, so yes, she does have a sewing machine.
It's just sitting on the floor right now. And the travel iron is in my pouch.
Yeah. She does quilts mostly. But Juanita wants to know if you make clothing.
I have done children's clothing. I have not ventured into the life of adult clothing aside from pajama pants.
There you go.
Oh, these are going to be cute. See, there's a little teacup. It's very tiny, and it's not glued together. I might have to make bigger circles out of that because these are definitely not big enough.
For the saucer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Now, to remember the steps from the video I did yesterday.
Ah!
I learned the name of a French scene yesterday.
Oh, really?
I didn't know what it was called. I knew how to do one. I didn't know it had a name.
Ah.
The things I learn on the internet.
Yes.
Yes, Joyce, there is new cases near Steinbach and in the area. But
30 yesterday, 18 in Brandon, 11 in the south, and like 2 in the city or something like that.
yeah. Now, what when I was listening to the health guy,
It's after 1, so they posted today's numbers.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
they said that a lot of them they're not random. They're families in the same homes.
With known affiliation to.
With known travel or close contact to somebody who was already. There's
Yeah.
only a few cases they haven't been able to track back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So most of them are trackable.
17, 10 in Prairie Mountain Health Region, 5 in Winnipeg Health Region. That's the highest we've had in the city in quite a while. And 2 in the Southern Health Region. 9 in the hospital, 3 in intensive care, which is down from 10 and 4 yesterday.
Awesome.
132 active cases, 351 recovered. Death toll still remains at 8.
Those are actually good numbers.
There's our daily COVID update.
And a bit of fun and interesting information about Katie. She is a teacher and actually teaches deaf children. So you will see her signing.
My hands just moved.
She
Oh, is that why you know sign language?
Yeah.
I was wondering where the kids were.
I taught students with hearing loss for the past 17 years.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
So
And we had deaf neighbors growing up, and my mom was an interpreter. So it's been around us
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
my entire life, basically.
Do
the
you
thing
need
is though, Joyce, when
an extension.
our
cord?
numbers have been
'Cause I have one
so
sitting
low
beside
that
me
a
here.
second wave,
I will just undo it from this chair.
I'm just
And I will just
yeah,
turn around.
I don't know. Like we've only got in total, there was just over 400 so far, I think.
It's getting into the 400, high 400s now.
Yeah.
Mids, I think.
Mids.
Yeah. So it's
Oh.
not,
Do you need me to untangle it?
Yeah. I
mind
don't know
you,
where I lost
our
it.
population is a lot smaller
There we
than.
go.
But they're trying to untangle an extension,
Extension cord is
So that I can
attached.
plug in my sewing machine
cord.
There we go.
without having a tripwire in the house.
Yeah. There we go.
Juanita wants to know if you teach sign language classes.
I do not generally, because there are some cultural expectations that the better person to teach ASL would be someone who is a native speaker of it.
Gotcha. Exactly, Joyce. We're not, yeah, our population is much lower. So,
Now I have a sewing machine.
oh my gosh, Stephanie, you give that little guy a birthday hug from us ladies. One of another YouTuber, Stephanie, she's down in Southern Ontario, down Windsor area.
Mhm.
Essex County.
And her little guy turned 7 today.
Oh.
His name's Henry. So happy birthday, Henry. You've got to go, Darlene. Thank you for popping in. And Nadia says, hey, girls, we're all staying safe. Hoping you're all safe and sound too. We love your grocery hauls. Any chances of doing a cooking vlog anytime soon? Well, my husband does one every Thursday.
I'm all glued up.
You're all glued up. But yeah,
Yeah, we
us
do.
girls should. Now these two are bakers, like Kevin. I am not a baker, but yeah, we could do that. We could do a cooking vlog, eh? Yeah, the three of us. Yeah, yeah.
We could get up to shenanigans making sugar cookies and frosting them.
Oh,
I have lots of cookie cutters and all the frosting tips and stuff.
well,
Oh, cool. I
There
have a
you go.
bunch of
And-
cookie cutters too.
And you have a bunch of kids that would eat the sugar cookies.
Oh, I do.
all
And
right,
it's not
Joyce.
just the kids.
Have a great
Oh,
day,
yeah.
and we'll talk soon. Your mail will
There's
be
a
in,
Lynn and an Ian in the house.
this weekend.
Hmm?
So
There's
yeah,
a Lynn in the house. And your son.
Oh, definitely Ian is a sugar fiend. He has been since he was a little kid. He would steal the Jell-O packets and eat them raw.
You should have just bought him the-
Jello raw.
You
like,
should have just bought
the
him.
powders.
Well, yeah, it's just colored sugar.
Well, I know, but
You know what? I think I like
Excuse
the
me.
littler ones better.
Hey,
I
Brody,
like
where'd
them
you
all.
go?
I like them.
he
There you are.
just come over here.
Okay.
I like them all.
I thought that would be fun to actually flip them around.
Mhm.
So I've made this one this way, and this one has the inside on the outside. So
Speaking of Jello, I gotta show you guys the Jello packet I picked up. Well, Katie was.
Oh, I was with you. I'm like, did
Yeah.
you get a different one than what we picked up?
No,
Okay.
I gotta show.
Dorothy, she wasn't with us on that trip.
Look at this Jello packet.
Starburst.
Starburst.
Oh, that is different.
And the funny thing is, the store had this packet of Jell-O hanging out in the candy aisle instead of in the aisle with all the baking goods.
Yeah.
I don't think they looked at what it actually
I
was
think
and just
so.
saw Starburst and put candy.
That is funny. I don't think I've ever seen.
Oh my
that
gosh.
before.
Nadia, we are a hockey family, absolutely. And I'm sorry, but there is no other team but Toronto.
She's in the wrong province.
I would say release the Kraken. They will be my team next year. Because that's the new Seattle team, is the Kraken. So next year I can be a hockey fan.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm telling you guys, one of these days I'm going to record Kevin watching a hockey game.
You should have had him watching the one last night.
Oh, he was. I'm surprised you didn't hear him all the way to your house.
Oh no, there were people they were having a conversation about it when I got back last night. And it was not Michael having a conversation about hockey.
I got that Jello at
Great Canadian Dollar Store in
Steinbeck.
Steinbach.
Great Canadian Dollar Store in Steinbeck.
I need a little bigger circle.
You need a little bit bigger circle. What about the lid to the Christmas jar?
All
right
right, Dwayne. Thank you for stopping in.
there? The top of the right hand one.
As soon as you said it, I knew it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you all haven't heard Kevin's whooping up with the. Oh man, I'm telling you, he sure can scream when his team scores.
And he probably screams when the other team scores too, but more sorrow than.
Yeah, I don't like to hear what he has to scream then. So I'm not sure if I've never seen the Great Canadian Dollar Stores in Ontario. I've only seen them here, so I'm not sure.
Oh, you're programming your machine.
You need to do a stay stitch, so it doesn't need to be very tight. Just pull the pieces together.
Oh, cool.
You have an
I
awesome
know who
day,
I-
Dwayne.
I know who I'm going to call when the little bag for my diabetes monitor system breaks.
We can make flowers out of those pieces.
Oh, and I just folded them up.
Well, that's fine, but we can make flowers and stuff with those.
Sure.
Hmm.
So I've got 2 plates.
Awesome.
For 4 cups, but that's okay.
How many
Okay.
cups do you need?
Well, that is what I'm trying to determine.
You need a couple little boys.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking actually those are fairly masculine-ish.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They got pink in them, but they've got
Or stripes.
Yeah.
And I don't think they'll actually care.
Mm-mm. I really don't either.
Not the 2 boys that I saw this week.
My goodness, they've had fun with their toys. New toys are pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah. So we've had to dig out our double-sided paper for these. I made tuna for myself for lunch today, and that's all I can smell on my hands.
That's like every time you go swimming, you smell the chlorine on your hands for days.
Oh, I know.
Or chop onions
Well, I chopped chives to go into the.
into your tuna.
You might want to take the top piece off, like this.
Yep.
Oh, you have to cut it.
Me. I won't use this one yet. Because I'm probably not going to need it. But I'm really thinking I want to use this one for Daniel Ray.
Yeah.
Look
The
at that.
special shiny paper.
The special shiny pink. Oh my goodness, this girl loves pink.
Let me cut off the end. I don't have a lot of double-sided paper because the paper pads are twice the price, and you get less paper. And if you buy singles, it's expensive too. So- Oh my goodness, Nadia. She's eating cheesecake, people.
Oh! Send some over. I was going to make some peanut butter squares, and then I realized that would be a really bad idea.
You can.
Oh.
You guys can eat them, and as long
She
as
can't
you,
consume them.
I just can't consume them.
Well, I wasn't sure, so I figured I'd better leave them. Well, I never made them. So they are
Yeah.
definitely, the ingredients are still at home.
So the best thing to do is I always tell people, as long as you don't plan on licking me, I'm good. The first time I did that at school, like one of our EAs walked into the classroom and she was eating like a peanut butter sandwich. And she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I'll leave." I said, "It's okay. As long as you don't plan on licking me or kissing me, we're good to go." She's like, "Did you just say what I think you said?" I'm like, "Yes, I just set out the boundaries of what you're permitted or not permitted to do."
That's funny.
How
Apparently,
old were you?
I was an adult. This was like 5 years ago, and it was another adult.
That's her sense of humor, though.
I love it. Oh,
Nadia wants to know what our go-to desserts are.
Oh,
I love cheesecake.
Rice
Very.
Krispie squares.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good too.
That's if I want quick and easy.
You know what I am loving is the Kool-Aid pie. For in the summer right now, we've had a few.
So the
Like as
Kool-Aid
in more
pie.
than one or two.
I say if I'm wanting to make it, it's usually the bite-sized cheesecakes.
Oh, really? Oh.
Use a Nilla wafer cookie. In the bottom is the crust. Then you do the cream cheese top, but then you mix in Cool Whip, because then you get it soft and creamy, and then you put just topping on top of each, and then it's like a bite size.
Oh, my mouth is watering already.
Okay, so Nadia, the Kevin has a video on my channel, the Kool-Aid pie. So just put in the search, just put Life of a Millwife cooking with Kevin Kool-Aid pie, and you'll see it. It is good
And easy.
Oh, easy.
Our air conditioner wasn't working very well for a while, and it was a lifesaver.
Yeah. And you could make it in like little minis if you wanted, or you could, whole pie, whatever.
Yeah.
There's and there's also Nadia, there's also Kool-Aid cookies. We did Kool-Aid cookies, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, you
Not-
did.
Well, Kevin, not we.
I haven't tried those yet.
They're very sweet. They're very sweet. And I had the Kool-Aid pie the other day at our friend Jen's house, and she did a strawberry one, and then she put fresh strawberries on it.
Oh, it'd be good.
Oh my gosh, it was to die for.
I am thinking that this stripe would go on those cups.
I think so. Yeah.
I have no idea what the handles are going to be, but
Yeah, so typically if you're going to get baking on my channel, it's going to be on a Thursday with Cooking with Kevin. Unless I do it with the ladies. You will never see me baking on my own.
I always just assume I'm in charge of dessert if I'm coming over.
Yeah. And the only reason she's not in charge of dessert tomorrow when she comes over is because I have leftover
Pineapple Fanta.
pineapple Fanta pop, and so I'm gonna make a pop cake. Yeah.
The dump cake.
Oh, thank you, Nadia.
There's your other name for it.
Thank you.
We are
Basically, it's like
going to be
cake
getting out
mix
more
pop.
Christmas cards too. Nadia said
I
that
think
she
that's
loves
how
our
it is.
Christmas cards.
I can't remember what all you put into it, but it's basically pop cake.
That's all it is.
Is
Pop
it just
and
pop
cake.
and cake? And then bake?
That's literally all it is pop and cake. It's incredible.
Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, these are supposed to be the brain dead.
On this.
Did you have a brain fart?
Yes. Sigh.
You know what I found though, Nadia, is that Dorothy and I used to just do just plain regular cards, like just your fold in half cards.
Garden variety card.
Yeah. And well, decorate it fancy, but like just that style. And oh my gosh.
Then we found this site with this lady who does amazing cards.
Yeah. And I cannot do a plain card now. I just am so disappointed in myself. I'll show you one. I started this card and I can't finish it because it's just too plain for me. So, I just cannot wrap my brain around a simple card anymore. It's silly, but
When I was driving past Timmy's earlier, one of my his planes took off.
Oh, did it?
Right as I was driving past Timmy's, his plane was going right over me. I'm like, hey, there's a 402 plane.
I live right at the end of the runway, so that's why you hear planes for sure. I have like the simple, basic sewing machine, like everything manual, just
Me too.
sew it straight and away you go.
So it's interesting you hear that. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I know.
Just selecting a stitch. Actually changing my needle position so we don't have to.
That is just so neat. Yeah, so we should do a Christmas card series where we maybe make a card once a week or something for a few weeks.
Sure.
Do a Christmas card series. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I'll think of 2 or 3 ideas and then we'll.
Sure.
And if you see one that you like, mark it down.
That's really hard.
Who's my favorite hockey player? You know what?
Asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I love watching hockey, but I'm not like on top of it like that. But I'm telling you, you get talking to my husband and he can give you the stats for everybody.
So it just runs in a casing.
Oh, cool.
It's a zip tie.
Interesting.
I am so glued up.
So I won't hand you fabric.
Interesting,
Rose?
Allie.
Yes. You're just like Bella.
I
Bella was
have
in
not
Tasha's
had
last night,
eggplant
too.
in years and years, so I can't say that I like it or not. I don't know. Allie is having palmini noodles, which are palm pasta with eggplant, tomatoes, beans, spinach, beets, and beet greens.
Hey, I think we should go to her house for dinner.
That's pretty interesting.
I think I'm just doing sausage stir fry tonight.
Oh, I have no idea who Kevin's favorite hockey player is.
I think we might do takeout tonight.
We did that. We did sushi terrace last night.
Yeah, I probably will do takeout tonight because Kevin's going to come home from work and he's going to be
Toast.
toast, and I think I need to run to the grocery store. Hey, Amy's on. Cool. Dorothy's concentrating on getting her thing there.
I am. I don't know how to cut a straight line either.
Allie says I love veg. She loves tofu too.
You've got to know how to cook tofu. Otherwise, it's gross. But I have cooked with tofu and made it edible.
No, thank you.
Oh no, it can be good.
Oh no, thank you.
I've been at restaurants where it's been done acceptably.
Oh no, thank you. Nope.
There was a vegetarian Indian buffet in Calgary in the Northeast that was actually really good. And they had some tofu, I believe.
Maybe if it's the soft stuff that you put into a smoothie and I don't know the difference, then maybe.
So now if we know we don't want Kelly to eat a dish, put tofu in it. Got it.
Yeah,
It just looks gross even. Ugh. Rebecca's on. Hello.
That one fits too.
Allie says to Juanita, because Juanita's name on YouTube is Quinoa Songs.
Which makes sense.
And Allie says, I love healthy food. Quinoa. I love quinoa.
Brody, please don't do that to me.
And I probably like it because it's kind of like a rice, isn't it?
Quinoa?
Like, yeah.
It's
We use it a
more
lot.
of a bean. Glenn doesn't like it, so I don't bother.
It's a grain grown in the Andes. We found some that was grown in Canada. We tried it and we were not too impressed. So I much prefer the stuff grown in South America.
Mm. Now that is interesting.
Anita likes tofu.
Yeah, well, I guess. Oh, you're too cute.
Oh, Brody.
Oh, he can't. They can't.
They can't see.
Past your sewing machine. He's got his head rested on a table like this.
I don't need a bath. I've had one. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Brody wouldn't come up to the bathroom with me while I had my bath. And what did Mummy come down to?
Oh.
Did you poo-poo at the door? Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Like he's looking at you like, no, I didn't.
Oh, no, Juanita, I only like dill pickles on burgers. I will not eat them, just eat them.
Ooh, dill pickles. It's
Nope.
pickling season right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I do
I
like
used to
sweet
make
pickles.
Oh, I have a recipe for pickles.
Growing up, this was the time of year where we would always be canning.
Yeah, I have a.
Are you having a hard time seeing everybody?
We just didn't get our cukes died in our garden, so
Oh.
it was not the year for cukes.
My
But our
stuff's
jalapenos, habaneros, and Thai peppers, all going great.
yeah,
Those
they are alongside of the house.
Those are apparently supposed to be the harder ones to grow.
Well, go figure.
We can't grow radishes that are bigger than, like, a marble. But we have jalapenos, green peppers, and habaneros, and Thai peppers all coming. So
Go figure, eh?
My stuff's not doing very well.
we actually have our first little pieces of green tomato that we can see on our tomato plant.
Oh,
See, my backyard's too hot. I think is the problem. It's
too
just
much sun.
too hot.
Well, tomatoes should be fine in full sun. Because isn't that what you have in the pots out there?
Amy is, yeah, but then if you miss one day of watering, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Amy is canning right now. She's doing pork butt and bacon.
Nice.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah. What's up, baby? He just put his head on my shoulder.
You want to be human, huh? I know.
He's just like a toddler. He's got to be right up there with the adults.
I am so loopy. No. I didn't hold it long enough. Anticipation is making me wait.
Oh, wait. I need to put these not wrong sides together.
Ooh, Ellie's got 12 trays of broccoli dehydrating right now.
Mm.
You can dehydrate broccoli?
I
I've not
never knew you could
dehydrated
do
that
that.
one.
Oh, you can dehydrate anything.
Well, yes, but that is not one that would even cross my mind as to.
No, I don't want to
do it for soups and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can. I think you have to blanch it, don't you, Ellie?
You're technically supposed to blanch it before you freeze it too, but I haven't found that necessary.
I'm gooey. Okay, time to make dinner.
I just got a notification for Tim's World. He's a hoot. Tim is just a hoot. And it said, exploring outhouse. That's the name of his video.
Is he the one that likes to go
Oh,
find the
goodness.
abandoned places?
No,
Okay.
no. He does a lot of yard selling and thrifting and stuff. Hello. Brenda's on.
Hello, Brenda. Rose,
Allie
you're
said-
so much help.
Allie says that it smells so bad dehydrating the
The broccoli.
The
Oh,
broccoli.
I
I
bet.
can see that.
Brenda, Katie is sewing masks. Do you want to give her the prototype and show? It's for singers. So that one's too big.
This one is way too big.
Yeah.
So I am working on a smaller version, and like I can wear it if I tuck in the top,
Yeah.
if I pull back the elastics, or if I put a dart in the bottom. Those are all possible ways for me to wear this, but there is less muffling than most other face masks because there's a zip tie through the center that keeps it away from your mouth.
Awesome. And Dorothy is making the teacup.
I am.
Can you hold up the teacup
The
there?
teacup, yes.
Dorothy's making those. And I'm monitoring. Brenda would like to know what you've got on the nose. Like, can you walk us through the construction?
Ah, okay. So in this case, since these are my prototypes, I'm not using my nice wire, but this is a metallic craft wire that I cut a 3-inch piece with, and then I take my needle nose pliers and roll the edges so that there's no pokey edges to hurt anybody. On this mask in particular, there is a stitched in seam pocket right along here. So since it's sewn against the fold of a piece of fabric, you stitch down and across, leave one end open, slide the wire in, and then stitch closed. Since I used white thread on a light fabric, you really can't see it in the cameras very well.
Yeah. That's awesome.
When I'm making masks for myself or for other people, I have been using a plastic coated craft wire that came with a Christmas ornament kit that I bought like a decade ago because in my stress tests, it did the best. I was able to bend it and reset it like 50 or 60 times before it started showing fatigue, whereas like a paper clip collapsed and broke in half in like 15 different folds.
Oh wow.
So I spent a bunch of time deciding what to use. And I've used pop cans, I've used craft wire.
Oh wow.
It's been evolving in our household.
Nadia says that all our arts and crafts would be great for the themes for kids' birthdays. And that's exactly what you're doing, is you're doing this.
My granddaughter's turning 4.
Yeah.
And she loves tea parties.
Yep.
Because she's 4.
And so I thought, well, we'll do little tea party.
Yep. I even have some sports themed paper that she can make the cups for her grandsons if she wants to do that.
No, that's not ready.
Not quite. And this is our go-to glue. Do you want to hold that closer? It is amazing, amazing glue. And we get it at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I don't know if you can get it in the States, but I'm sure they would have one similar.
Craft Medley Creative Essentials Premium Craft Glue. 1.7 US fluid ounces. So since they're measuring in fluid ounces, they probably have a US version of it.
I would think so.
That is a good point.
You know what, Nadia? Dorothy and I have talked many, many times about selling our crafts.
We have.
And we just have not gotten around to it yet. So,
It almost becomes like work then.
yeah.
Yep.
I think that I would take an order if somebody wanted something, but not necessarily make a company. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or do something and do like the craft fairs and things like that so that you do like it's a seasonal thing. Like
And
it's
if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And if I do, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a seasonal craft fair.
Yeah. Or even like if Nadia, if you wanted a dozen cards, we could
Well,
make
like
a dozen
these masks
cards.
that I am doing my R&D on right now are for someone who wants to put in an order.
I've never wanted my YouTube to become my job. I just want I have some stamps that would go with invitations, or I have a stamp that announces a baby, different things like that. Yeah.
These ones have to go the other direction.
You know what, Nadia? I would ship it. You would just have to pay for the postage. Yeah. Yeah, of course I would send it to Toronto. But here in Canada, our postage is
But if we're
Crazy.
shipping it to Toronto, if it's letter mail, it'll go $3 or less.
yeah.
Most likely.
And we have those flat rate boxes that are like $16 or
Well,
$20.
$17.50 I think is like the lowest cost you can get with tracking on anything in this country.
Yeah, and it's a flat. It's a box, and you can stuff it as full as you want.
And letter mail, as long as it's smaller than like 10 by 14 and less than 2 centimeters in depth, it can go as letter mail.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I learned that one.
yeah.
Mhm.
Nadia, do you want to look me up on Facebook and we can talk? It's Kelly May, and it's a picture of my husband and I, so you'll be able to find us. We can talk.
We have been snubbed for the pillow, it looks like, or for the pair of jeans
Yes, those jeans that we were going to cut up.
that haven't made it upstairs since last week.
No, because he's been playing with them. So
Aw,
let 'em play with them.
mommy's jeans.
I figured it's not like it's making a mess.
Nope.
Pair of
No.
jeans sitting there he's playing with. So
Mhm.
It's like my sewing machine that lives on the dining room table.
yeah.
When the guys get up today, they will find the cutting board and
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff on the kitchen table.
And I do have PayPal, so that would be an easy way to be able to pay. Yeah. Which I keep forgetting to put my PayPal in my description of my videos. Thank you, Amy.
So those, if I recall, get stitched.
Okay.
Stitched, flipped,
Or Nadia, you know what else you could do is you could email me.
stitched, and flipped.
My email, if you want to, I guess I can probably
Just type it in and then
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah.
I'm going to complete these now.
There.
Can you do me a couple narrow strips just over here?
Like this way?
For the no,
This way?
yeah, for the handle. I'm glued.
I have baby wipes here if you want. Just two?
At the moment.
There you go.
No, these are the wrong way.
Oh, I got the kids, the boys, to do schoolwork yesterday. Boy, that was like pulling teeth.
Brenda is going to relax because she's been on the go with her son. But she says hugs.
Hugs to you, Brenda. I have a much greater respect for the teachers.
Oh, okay. Well, Juanita, maybe Kevin has been putting my PayPal in there then. I don't know.
Because the kids yesterday didn't want to sit still, didn't want to be quiet.
Oh yeah,
Oh my goodness, they were all over
that's
the
why I
place.
love everyone's. Send the kids back to school, but all the adults still meet everything virtually. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's like, You come work in the classroom and try and get the kids to sit in their seat facing one direction, quietly
guys,
doing nothing.
I gotta go
for an
wash my
hour.
hands again because this tuna smell is getting to me. It's starting to cloud over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's chances of thunderstorms today.
We need it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm supposed to remember how to do this. I don't know if I do. Kelly, how do I do the handle?
You curl it one end one way and one end the other way.
I gotcha. Good
Did
thing
that
you
make
remember.
sense?
Yep.
You can just use a
Oh!
pencil.
Why don't I just?
You don't have to do it that way. You can just roll it around a pencil.
Did I do this the wrong way again?
Oh no. I half sewed. Well, I almost completely sewed a mask the other day. I had a piece the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It's like really. It
It
was
Well, this is-
basically finished. And then I looked at it and went, there's something wrong with that.
I would roll it around a pencil because then you aren't the integrity of the paper is being softened with the scissors.
I thought that was the idea.
No, I think it's just to get the roundness.
And playing.
I'm gonna come around here.
And
I'm gonna stitch that.
I brought these down because I figured they would be tiny flowers.
Oh,
Then I
cool.
fold it back.
You could put some flowers around the edge.
Nope, I did it the right way.
Yay! It's always a relief when you do it the right way. I couldn't believe I did that the other day. Like, how many zillion of these stupid masks have I made?
I know.
And I've got a seam, like a whole piece, the wrong direction.
The other day, I made a soup, not last night, night before, with leftovers. And I used to do a lot of videos calling loving leftovers. And I said to Kevin, oh, grab me the camera. Maybe I'll do this. And it was Wednesday. And I thought, okay, well, it'll be posted for tomorrow. And I was like, no, forget it. I'm not going to record it. Because Thursdays are cooking with Kevin and I'm not holding on to it until Friday. Oh my gosh. So I didn't. Oh, Debbie's on. Debbie.
Oh, hi,
From church. No.
Okay.
Just she lives just outside of the city.
okay.
Debbie. Okay, I wanted
Yeah.
to show you one.
Oh, there we go.
There's the basics.
Yeah. She has to just decorate it with flowers and things like that, and then we can put candy inside too.
Yesterday, for finally getting their work done, I said, this morning when they were getting ready to go, I said, tomorrow or next time we're going to do schoolwork, how about we take half as much time and get twice as much done? Because you guys are quite capable. The one little one, he puts up such a fuss, like you're just torturing him to death.
Well,
And he was slow to go. He was on the floor. He was everywhere. He was almost put in timeout. The other one, good as gold, working away. And then we have the glazed over, I'm looking at something. And try to get him to focus. Wowzer.
well, that's why I
And so he
decided that I
started
was going to
great,
take new
but
toys.
he was just like space cadet. It's like, really? Come on.
Well, that's why I stopped at the dollar store and got new toys to bring, because new toys always preoccupy them. But then, of course, one of them, and I can't remember which one, I can't remember, but one of them finished his work and got right at the Lego. The other one wanted to get at his Lego, and I'm like, you still got 2 more worksheets to do. So you got to get at that first.
Yep.
They were doing worksheets?
The ones that you
the
left
connect
on
the
the
dots. The
Oh.
Counting
The
ones.
ones that you had left on the table.
Oh, wow. That's why they got them all done?
I wouldn't let them have the Lego unless it was all done.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They did half the book then, both of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's incredible. And that's sequence of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's
They had some struggles, but they did okay. And it was usually, it wasn't that they didn't know.
Nadia's got to run to a hockey camp.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
It wasn't
awesome.
that they
And
didn't know
God
what
bless
number
you,
came
Nadia.
next, it was that they couldn't find
Email
it on the
me
on the
or
picture.
Contact me and we'll figure something out. Okay? Have a good weekend. Ah,
Don't mind me.
so we might be busy making something for an order.
Cool. I have nothing to do with my days. Ha 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 ha.
A couple times a week.
Hey, YouTube just told me you're live. I just saw the notification.
Oh, cool.
But I need to find the video I was watching yesterday.
Did you want this card for Dana, and we could do like a teacup theme on it?
How would we do that?
I have fancy teacup stuff to cut out. Yeah, we could do that if you want. It's already got the happy birthday on it.
And here's another teacup.
That's cute. I do have
I think they're gonna be a lot of fun.
I have this little flower. I'm not digging out all this stuff, but I have that little flower. That's handy. But also, there's flowers in here.
I'm just trying not to goober all over everything here.
And there's a few gems in this one.
La 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 la.
Shall I?
I'm just sitting here holding my.
There's quite a few different flowers in this one.
Oh wow! Whoa, we could have a ball.
And these two.
Oh my goodness.
And some bows. And I think you could decorate with these.
Mm-hmm. So Dania had another tumble apparently, and her arm was back in the splint,
Yes.
and it was sore. Poor little girl. That poor little arm.
I know.
I know that I've had injuries. Well, when my son was a little one, a toddler, you would go from the kitchen to the living room and from the living room to the kitchen, and he didn't know how to walk. He always ran, but he didn't necessarily always turn. So from the living room to the kitchen, he would run right into the wall.
Jeepers.
And he had a goose egg, a little wee guy, and he had a goose egg. And it was just going down, and wouldn't you know, he did it again. Same spot.
I had a friend years ago. Our kids are the same age. So her daughter would be, well, she'll be 27 next month. But she was like 3 or 4. They lived in a mobile home. And she went running down the hallway and turned into the kitchen and slipped and broke, what's this bone? Femur?
Yeah.
Your biggest bone in the body is your femur.
Yeah.
Oh.
Broke that bone. Was in traction in the hospital.
Oh my goodness. I need a handle.
Okay. Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, that's just not good. Thank you. Can we squeeze any more out of that?
Not handle wise, no. Maybe a flower or something, but not handle.
Never heard sounds.
And oh my gosh, like, so her name was Erica, the little girl, and her sister was Caitlin. And Caitlin was turning like, I want to say 5 or 6 when her sister was in the hospital. Mom and Dad were at the hospital, I had little Caitlin. So I threw our birthday party with my kids because the poor little thing, like, she didn't understand why Mommy and Daddy couldn't be there. Oh, it was so sad.
I'm actually going to do this one differently because this handle has. And I'm making it work. So I could actually, you know what? I bet you could squeeze another one out of it because I don't need much. See how big this is?
Give it a try. Brody, are you getting into something?
No, he's just looking around.
Okay.
Does he need out?
No, he was out when Dorothy came.
Okay. Third time's a charm, right? I always find it unfortunate when online tutorials are video only and they don't have written paired directions with them. So then I have to go back and keep sliding through the video to find that 2-second piece that I need.
Oh,
The lady that we follow with our crafting, she has a blog as well.
Yeah.
So she puts everything from her videos over to a blog.
Yep. And see, that's,
Yeah.
If you're giving directions or like measurements, the video I was watching for these yesterday, like, she used
think I can
fabric
get
that was
two out
the
of that.
same color on both sides, so you couldn't tell if it was right sides together or wrong sides together.
no.
oh.
And it wasn't until like halfway through the video that she put she marked an X on one side, so then all of a sudden I could see which ones were
Oh.
right and wrong side. Hence why I seen Ripper and I are friends today.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh, there's a whatever it was on the floor. It's still there. That dark speck.
Maybe it's an ant or something.
Doesn't even look like a bug. Our dog used to love flies, you know, like sky raisins.
Brody's looking at me like, what are you looking at?
And our cat used to eat the flies too. Oh wow. Sky raisins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Yes, I can move. It's holding my phone up. Jump off says, "Can you move the soda, please?" It was holding my phone up. Jump off lives in California,
Mm-hmm.
and I shouted him out the other day, and I said, "Hey, look, this Mexican stuff. Can you get this in California?"
Probably better stuff too.
Yeah.
I still need to go into the market here.
You are a wrench. I made sure Kevin laughs every time because if you give somebody a wrench on your channel, it means that they can moderate. So if I'm not paying attention and we get a troll or something,
Someone else can do
they
it.
can deal with it,
No,
right? And in YouTube
That's power.
vocabulary, it's called a wrench because you get a wrench beside your name so that you know. And Kevin's laughing every time I say that. He's like, "Do you mean moderator?"
It still works. Keep going.
Oh yeah. Yep. Debbie wants to know what you're making the teacups for.
They are for my granddaughter. She is turning 4, and she loves tea parties.
So it's going to be the party favor.
We're gonna put fun little things in there for them.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm doing the right side.
And I'm just supervising. Cutting paper when she asked me to cut paper. I think these would be pretty on there.
Do you want to start?
I can do that.
Uh-oh, that's my phone. No idea.
It's from a 1-800 number.
Good news.
Well, that's like when I get ones for phone numbers I don't recognize coming from like California, and I'm like, yeah. If you don't come through as a name or a number I know, you can leave a message if you really want to talk to me.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Oh. Debbie, you got to see what I got in the mail today. He went back to work today, but he is not well at all. He did not come home for lunch because that would be too much walking. And yeah, it's not good. His surgeon did call back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And because it's gotten so much worse so fast, the secretary said that, or the nurse said that she would be talking to the surgeon. However, they are so behind.
Oh yeah.
I
with
think we're the
COVID.
worst province in backups. That's what I think I heard on the
Oh,
news
is that right?
the other day.
Yeah. So that's the problem.
I'm so doing this completely out of order. But if I know what I have to do to each piece, the only time it really matters is when I put it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other night I went live from my phone, and so I couldn't put any links or anything because I was like, I need some mods on here to be able to do that for me. Speaking of which, Jump Off, could you please put Andy's and Country Girls links in here? That way everybody can go and show them some love because Andy is still in the hospital. Well, the nice thing about this back surgery is it's not as invasive as his first back surgery. He won't be in the hospital for 3 weeks like he was the first time. They figure it at the most it'll be an overnight.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. You know what, Debbie? I thought maybe I would do one of those bench cards that looks like a kitchen or something with, or like a laundry room with the iron and all that. That'd be fun. Sharon, hello. Yes, Katie is making masks. There, she's got her prototype, and it's more away from your mouth so that you can sing.
There's a zip tie in it so it doesn't lean against your mouth at all and you can't suck it in. But this one that I found online, or a friend showed me, has way too much fabric down here and is way too big on top for me.
Yeah.
But so now I'm modifying it.
And Dorothy is making teacups for her granddaughter's tea party, birthday party. Yeah.
The glue came off on the handle.
Oh, okay. You know, if I got the hot glue gun out, I wouldn't have to sit here and hold this for so long.
Well, yes.
It is that.
The thing is, this glue does hold like a hot glue does. It just takes longer to set.
I understand.
Oh, Mary Beth, hello. I sent some private Facebook messages to some people that I have on my Facebook to tell them we were going live.
Ah.
There's Mr. Brody saying hello again. Right?
Well, if the end of that glue got any goopier.
I know.
Hello, sir.
And we all know that nobody comes to visit me. Everybody comes to visit Brody when they come to this house.
Because you're so neglected.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's sad. Eh? It's sad.
He's like, are you going to rub my chin too? She just
No,
did.
I can't. I'm holding my teacup.
That's funny.
With big eyes.
Yeah.
Bella has a spot like right in here that she'll just like.
Do you know, like most dogs, you'll find that spot and then their back leg goes? Haven't found any on him.
Wow. Anticipation.
Mary Beth, how's Smitty doing? Mary Beth's husband's been in the hospital too.
Aw.
Yeah, this is
Oh, I'm liking it.
her little granddaughter is going to love this part. The party is on the, what did you say?
50.
The 15th.
Hello.
Can I not mark the center of you?
Oh.
Hi. Are you helpful? I don't think so.
I had to rescue Dorothy when she was coming the door because Brody was outside and he was so excited that he
He
was,
was doing circles around me.
and wrapping his chain around her. Yep. All right, let's see.
Oh.
I'm going to look at her. I don't have all of my gems down here, so I'm seeing what I've got.
I forgot to look and see who was trying to reach me.
No, couldn't have been that important then.
That's true. I don't really have any other choices to reach me. Oh, 3. Okay.
Go look at my flowers. Oh my gosh, Sharon. I am so sorry they had to say goodbye to their 15-year-old dog recently.
Oh.
We have lived through that too. We had a little miniature Dachshund little girl named Heidi, and we lost her. I guess it'll be 2.5 years ago now, and just yeah, oh my gosh, it's horrible. Brody is our rainbow baby. That's what I say.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Shannon from Ohio. Hello. And April's here. Oh, Vernie, thank you so much for coming. She's got to head out.
Mhm.
Shannon, my husband and I were supposed to go through Ohio in April, and of course that trip got canceled.
I can't find it. There we go.
Now the last step now on the sleeves is to do the same stay stitching that we did on the top piece. Now we're moving on to the front of the dress. We're going to tip.
I'm actually kind of liking these little simple handles
A lot of fabric.
instead of the curly key ones. Okay, I definitely have to clean this off. Do I?
I just did too. I just took a scrap paper and just wiped it off.
I got me. Oh, that's so sweet.
See that things are
I am too stuck to it to get
Is
it
that
off.
good? Just a little design like
Oh,
that?
that's sweet.
Nothing fancy. I know I usually go fancier, but
center of what I just put, which is
There. Oh, now I'm all glued up again.
oh, Allie, I just asked for him to put Dawn's link and Andy's link just so everybody can show them some love because of Andy being in hospital. So you didn't miss anything new.
so that I can nudge some of this fabric. Just a reminder, we're doing a quarter inch seam, starting from the middle and working your way out. Stitch slowly. Take
I'm
your
holding my handle
just keep.
so it can dry.
So I've just finished sewing through all those pins, and I've sewn back.
I'm loving it.
What I would suggest first is that you do not.
I think they're very, very, very cute. Oh, should have held it longer. That is adorable.
What am I missing here? April's got to go to work, but she's saying hi. So
Oh.
have fun at work. Oh my goodness.
Can I get you to cut me another hand?
Yes. And Allie, you know what? I just realized that the wrench wasn't there too. All right. You know what? Kevin added you. He must not have hit the save button or something. So I'll go back on the computer and fix that again.
Is it per video or on per channel?
Per channel.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have to go to my creator.
Yep.
Because
Because sometimes those types of settings are per video.
Oh,
so that's why
yeah,
I was
no.
asking.
Shannon just came on and she would like you guys to update her on what you're doing and
Making a mess. I'm really good at making messes. See? I am making singing masks for a kids choir. So I am in the process of determining how to modify a pattern to make it appropriate for younger kids. The adult one, which is too big for me, goes like this and has a zip tie around the front that allows it to stay out from your face so it doesn't muffle your sounds.
as much as
you can.
Yeah. Do you know peach is a really hard color to match?
Yes. And Dorothy is making teacups.
I am.
I am also Vanna White today. See, at least everyone in the channel likely knows who that is.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really funny is you saying that is
It's usually my job
Yeah,
to be Vanna.
Dorothy has been called Vanna on our channel.
I just happen to be sitting closer to the computer.
So, in case you're wondering what I'm fiddling with, I'm trying to make the handle for the teapot. Teacup. Oh, that one already has one.
I hate sewing curves. Just let this be known to all.
You know what? Maybe that's what happened, Allie. Maybe Kevin, because there was two, and so maybe, like, do you have one that's not active, and maybe that's what happened? Oh, thank you, Shannon. Katie and Dorothy and I have been trying to get together once a week for the last few weeks anyway. And
This week it was particularly difficult because of the
yeah.
kid schedule
And
and the shift.
last week, 2 weeks ago, Dorothy and her husband came here for supper. And then last Saturday, Katie and Mike and Kevin and I went on a road trip. And tomorrow, we're not going to go on a road trip. Katie and Mike and Michelle and Tim are going to come for supper. Yeah.
I'm supposed to bring potatoes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Allie, that's what happened. Oh my goodness! Hello, Lisa. The Catholic unschooler. Her husband passed away a year ago last month.
Mm-hmm.
I know I told you about it, but it was a while ago. Oh my goodness, how are you doing? Debbie says, Vanna, you display the teacups very professionally.
Thank you.
Yes, we have prayed for Lisa many, many times.
Mhm.
It's funny though, the things that that you connect people with, like this person because of this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I just put this one on backwards.
I have a seam ripper.
I got scissors.
Yeah, it's a good thing I can flip it over.
There you go.
No. Well, nobody's going to get their delicate fingers in this one.
And
Daniel Ray will manage it.
there you go.
No matter how hard we try, they will always find a way.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that the truth? 5:30 yesterday morning. Guess what what came to our bed?
A wet little baby girl.
A wet little baby girl.
Oh.
So she crawled in over top of Len. So he checked her once she got into the bed, and then he's like, "No!"
Dorothy,
By the time
move over for a sec. Brody gave up. The fan's there, but he went over on my recliner.
Yeah. So by the time I got to the bedroom, she was wailing that Papa had taken her out of bed.
That's too funny.
It is actually. Poor little girl. That is just sweet.
Just a little leaf and flower.
Yeah. I have 3 teapots that mean saucers or teacups. And I was able to fix that.
So look in the pads of paper and maybe you can. That stripe would go with that.
Well, that is that stripe.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, it's a bit small, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit small.
What did I do with the pad? There you go. Thank you.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think that's one I bought. Might be a challenge.
Which one?
Oh, no, it isn't. I just saw.
Which one?
This one's different. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that wasn't the one I brought. Okay,
No, you brought those ones, and these are mine.
okay. What is on the other side? Oh, I didn't use that one. That's too bad.
Well, you could do a solid color teapot with those stripes, because I have those colors of paper.
Well, this side has the stripes, but this side has this.
Well, then use that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Allie just said, the whole time I thought Dorothy had a big stain on her sweater. It was something on my phone screen.
No. I mean, there are dots on here, but no stains.
Funny.
Oh my
That's
gosh. Oh man.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, why didn't I save one of these? Okay, I can use it.
That's too funny. Yeah. See, now I'm looking at this, and this would be cute as a teacup party
Okay.
card. So yes, we can do that.
All right.
Everybody's laughing. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Yeah, so I couldn't go live when I was out and about because you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can go live not on your computer.
Oh, okay.
But there's an app called Prism, and you can hook it up. You can hook the app up to your channel. So that's how I've been going live now when I've been out and about.
Create a roadblock. Everyone creates apps to get around the roadblock.
Yeah.
Must be some high schoolers.
Yeah, exactly.
If they spent half the time doing
Yeah.
their homework as they do finding ways to get out of doing their homework,
I
you would be
know.
surprised at how much they could get done in a day.
Isn't that
Exactly.
frustrating? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Like even with the boys, like they
Oh.
are just so funny. Like, come on,
Oh.
just do it.
Do you think it's working better the way you're modifying it?
This one's a lot smaller,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks much better.
and this is the one that I printed out at 80%.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a drink. Well, a glass of ice. I got my drink on the table.
But by the one benefit to doing the French seam up here is that I get so much more stability out of that seam.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and when you put the zip tie in too, that's even better. But
I really like the idea of making a teacup with that. Do I want it on that side?
So,
Maybe I shouldn't.
no, why don't we fussy cut it and just glue it on the outside?
Well, that would make.
My goodness.
Wow. Yeah, because I need some more of these.
I think I have to be the brains in this situation.
My brain's on vacation.
Ah, summer vacation.
No, if I honestly, guys, I'm going to admit this. These ladies already know this. A roundabout way. But I hate numbers. I hate money. I hate figures. I hate all that. So whenever it comes to any of that, I go to them.
Can you hand me the scissors?
I will do the fussy cut for you.
It works for me because visual spatial is my game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see, I don't have to do a lot of figuring with when I've got the exact measurements that I just have to go to the cutter and cut it. I don't have to figure out the measurement.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't trim.
That is most interesting.
Do you want to give me that and I'll stick on the fussy cut?
Well, I'm still cutting out my sausage.
Well, hurry up.
Wow.
Apparently, patience is at a premium today.
Oh gosh.
It's
Friday.
Your turn.
I
How
thought
many
I thought
times
her
have I
to
said
craft it
that?
so she didn't have to hear this.
I'm dying to see one finished.
There you go.
Look at that. She didn't even cut it out for me. Just, there you go.
Who was in a hurry?
Says the impatient one. Apparently, the 2 a.m. giggles have kicked in at 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, 2:30, not even. I have to get home this afternoon because my niece is coming over and I want to say hi to her. And,
What time do you need to be out by?
I should be home by. I need to leave in about 20 minutes actually.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to park her car here. She works in BC with her new husband,
She's flying.
back and forth.
Ugh.
Yeah, she's taking a taxi. She doesn't want to take a risk with us. And but I'm hoping we can visit outside with masks or something. And but they have a visitation schedule with her kids that's 1 week here, 1 week there.
Oh.
So, and the kids live here. So she just got married last week. So she's headed back.
How in the world? Because we're supposed to isolate.
She's
There's-
flying back and forth.
There's for custody visitations of children, there is a clause that allowed you to travel even when we were not supposed to be traveling, if I recall correctly.
And because her job is out there, it's not like it's frivolous. That's her work.
Ooh.
Frequent flyer plan for sure. Well, I'm not sure what I think of that saucer with that cup. I can try it this way around. Oh, no, this one.
That's scary going back and forth like that.
Well, how do you got it, right? You got to do what you got to do. which is unfortunate.
It's like Michael's gonna go do a dump run. Still trying to get rid of those concrete stairs.
Ah, right.
Concrete what?
The front stairs up to the front door of the house
Mm-hmm.
were jackhammered away so that the foundation people could dig out the foundation.
Oh yay.
So they started digging yesterday. I think if you put together all the time they were there, they actually worked about 4 hours yesterday and probably less than 3 hours today because they weren't there when I left it, or they just got there at like 10:30, and by 2:30 they were gone. And there was probably an hour plus lunch in there somewhere. Yeah. They apparently took some of their tools, but not all of them. So now we have random stuff, but he said it's only like 2/3 excavated.
Wow.
So
Oh, isn't that interesting?
luckily there's plenty of other projects for us to be working on while they dilly-dally around. I mean, they could have gotten called off onto another project for all we know.
Mhm.
So I don't want to discredit them just because they bailed out early.
But it is frustrating for sure.
Because we've all been there when we're in the middle of one task and then
Yeah.
get messaged away to
I would like another one of those flowers so I could do a 3D.
Wow. You've seen that?
I suppose I could just cut these smaller ones out.
Getting fancy.
You know me.
wonder clips on my friend.
I want to do some canning so bad. I used to do tomatoes and I used to do salsa. My mom did pickles and stuff. But I have a glass tabletop. A
Stovetop.
glass stovetop. And I don't think that you're supposed to put a canner on it.
Why?
If it's in a stock, or if the stock pot with the, because if you do the stock pot with the
Not the stock,
rack in it,
Yeah,
you
not
should
the
be
s-
fine on a glass
but
top.
the pressure one.
Pressure what?
Canner.
The pressure canner.
Oh, I've never used one of those.
I do have a stock pot one. I could do that.
I used to have a stock pot one. I'm not
But some
sure.
stuff you have to pressure can.
Mm.
Like not tomatoes, they can be bathed, but cool. I like it when I'm staying in the house and I don't have to put my hair up in a ponytail.
Yeah, I've never worn a ponytail so much as this year.
Oh,
The
it's
heat.
just too hot to have it down.
It is. Well, you're the only one without a ponytail today.
My hair is not in a ponytail when I sleep,
Oh, okay.
and when I sleep and shower.
Oh.
Gymnastics just ingrained in me that your hair is always up, out of your face, can't be touched, can't be.
Yeah. Well, if you touch it too much, it gets greasy fast too, though. Oh, well, that's a good idea.
What?
A 2-burner camp stove to do your pressure canning on.
Hmm.
That would work.
Do you have a camp stove?
I do. Do you know what? It's actually funny that we're talking about camp stoves now. My daughter Brittany had made a post on her Facebook last night. Does anybody have a camp stove I can borrow for a weekend? I commented and said,
Sure,
I have one you can have. I only live hundreds of miles away, but
Yeah.
Just a little.
well, thank you.
So
Juanita told me I look pretty.
Oh.
Well, because everybody always sees me with my hair in a ponytail. And my hair is quite curly.
Okay.
Nobody ever realizes that.
I need 2 handles. Can you figure that out of this?
I need a zip tie. But where are the orange zip ties? This one might be long enough. We shall see. Oh, that's not the right pocket.
I would never have thought of a zip tie.
Me either. When I watched the video, I went, huzzah! I will go with that. And I think if I just pop off the top, it will be just right. Can I see your scissors? Because I'm not using my fabric scissors to cut a zip tie.
I
guess
don't
not.
blame you.
I am totally with you there.
Thank you.
I don't blame you one bit.
Okay, I need a bottom for that.
All right. We can do that.
Nothing like putting you to work.
I can do that.
This cup has a.
Oh, I forgot. I brought this down too.
Ah. This one cup here has a real serious problem. It's tipsy.
That's okay.
A leading teacup of
Oh.
that'll work. I think it's fun. I'm not just that pop of orange.
Yeah. Are you looking to cut again?
You have an awesome afternoon, Sharon, and thank you so much for popping in.
There we go. It's more or less a circle.
And then scissors.
Oh, where's the little? Oh, there it is. The little thing's wandered away.
Oh! Sharon's going. Shannon's staying. I got them mixed up. Awesome.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Sharon. I got mixed up.
That'll work.
There you go.
Thank you. My fingers are a little busy with the phone.
Did you spill pop on your keyboard or something?
I think that seems to fit a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, much better.
I mean, I haven't bent the nose clip, but
Yeah, it looks like doggies.
well, that's okay. The other one makes me feel like I have I have a duck bill.
It's a good thing it's not brown. Oh my goodness. Oh, good Lord.
Which then makes me wonder if I should even try the other size or if I just know that this is the size to go with.
I think that's a good size.
Because
Oh,
the group
yeah.
of kids it's for is aged 10 to 14.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that's a good size.
That would be a good size.
So I
I think
think
so.
it could. Let me double check the messages from. Yeah, 10 to 14-ish. So if
Wow.
I'm an adult female, a 14-year-old male could likely wear that size.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Just need to put straps on it. I mean, it's definitely not as big here as the others, but that's okay. Because all we're trying to do is keep it away from their mouth.
Exactly.
So
Oh, I think it's perfect.
Oh, that is.
I'll probably
perfect.
need slightly longer elastics.
Just don't make it in brown. They'll all look like donkeys.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to make masks for the donkeys in the Christmas program.
Oh my
months ago, 12 months ago, did you ever think we would be sitting here doing a bunch of R&D on different types of masks that you could sing behind?
No, not in a million
When anyone
years.
asked you, what will you be doing in 5 years? None of this was on our radar.
No.
Not any of it. No. I
No.
never thought I'd have to wear a mask to go to the grocery store.
I know.
No.
But we're not mandatory.
We're not
here.
mandatory. It's
As
suggested.
of Wednesday, Walmart, you have to wear a mask.
That's fine.
Oh, do ya?
And
As of
Costco
Wednesday.
doesn't require it in Canada, just heavily recommends it and will provide them to you. Same with, where was I the other day where they would give me a mask if I didn't have one? I think it was Marshall Fabric,
Oh, okay.
because they're required now.
Are they?
It was already required at Fabricland.
Oh, really?
Marshall now requires it.
Mm.
And I went to Costco this morning, and it was about 80% of people wearing them.
Mm.
I don't, but mind you,
You also don't go out very much.
I don't go out very much. But if I am asked to put it on, they are in my purse, and I will put it on.
Well, and that's if the store requires it, it's my choice if I go in or not into that store or not. If their
Exactly.
rule says I should wear, then I wear if I want to go into said location.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I can go home.
Exactly. And it just kills me when people say it's against my rights and this and that. But you follow the rule of wearing a seatbelt.
No shoes, no shirt, no service. That's
Yeah.
the easiest comparison.
So what's
That
the
is.
difference?
I know.
What's
It's so crazy. Something that we were taught in school. It might have been university.
yes, schools are mandatory, but not
In-
stores.
Not in Manitoba.
Not in Manitoba.
Oh,
In Alberta, it's only 4 through 12.
'cause-
Ontario is all after, I think, age 7. So like grade 1s and grade 2s,
oh,
I think.
I don't know.
They're not, it's kind of hard to try and get.
It's so crazy
Kindergarten.
because it's
Well-
mandatory for all the staff. Like Glenn will have to wear a mask all the time.
Yeah, Manitoba, it'll be required for staff, but not for students. It's
Oh, 'cause-
recommended.
Juanita
4 to
said that
12.
St. James School Division is mandatory.
Oh, have they got, the province did not mandate it. Each
Gotcha.
division can set it up. 'Cause
And
I
it's
know,
only mandatory it's not mandatory yet, I
yeah.
don't think.
Oh.
Or it may be mandatory, but it's only for 10 and up.
Yeah.
So 10
Grade
is
4s.
grade
Oh,
4.
yes, you go give your daughter a hug, Allie.
I think-
I wished I could.
Yeah. So 10-year-olds and up.
Well, there's no way you're going to keep a kindergarten with a mask on.
But you know what? Here's where I disagree. We teach our kids to brush their hair, brush their teeth,
They'll keep it on.
clothing.
They will just try swapping them at lunch. And if this, like
That's
in
true.
Alberta, the schools are providing them.
That's true.
Like the school, you're going to send them to school with a Superman mask and they're going to
Ooh.
come home with a Batman mask.
I want to put the blue flowers on that one.
You do it. Oh, it's pretty wet still.
I felt that.
It's a great way to hide your snacks, though, behind your mask.
I've heard that.
Hello, Gary. I decided that we were going to come on here and do a craft with me.
So that is
Gary
6 and a
lives
half.
right close to Detroit Airport.
Oh, wow.
And yeah.
It's upside down. This is upside right.
And he's a car guy.
Mm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one fits a lot better than the last one I
Oh,
made.
Much
That's
better.
a huge difference.
Much better.
And which means I'll have to stitch this on, but that stays out where it's supposed to be. It doesn't come down as far here, which kids will appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They won't feel like they're wearing a turtleneck. Exactly. Shannon says, great mask for vocalists. They'll get some air.
And that's exactly what this is for, a kids choir.
Yeah. 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 daughter Janelle is.
It's still toasty underneath.
Well,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
bet. So I got to tell you guys what I did to my daughter yesterday. This is so funny. So my daughter Janelle has finally met a very, I would put it along the cup. My daughter Janelle has finally met a very, very nice young man. Very nice. From a good family, respects people, just wants to talk to Kevin and I.
That's
Very,
exciting.
very nice young man. So I said to Janelle, what is his middle name? And she goes, oh, I forgot to ask him. And I said, no, like that. Oh, like that. I said, what do you mean you forgot to ask him his middle name? I like it like that.
That's where I had it initially. I want to add that.
Yeah, I know. Now that I see it. So, anyways, she says, I don't know his middle name. So I messaged him and I said, what's your middle name? And he tells me, and I said, oh my goodness, you're going to drive Janelle absolutely crazy. He says, why is that? I said, because that's Kevin's middle name. His middle name is James. Well, the thing is, this new young man, his name is Nathan. Nathan is the name that Kevin and I had picked out if we ever had a boy.
Oh.
It was the only name we ever had picked out. So that kind of freaked the kids out. Like, really? You know? So I messaged Janelle and I said to her, I know something that you don't know. And she said, what? And I said, Gary, you're funny. Gary says my wife still doesn't know my middle name. So I said, I know something you don't know. She said, what? And I said, for me to know and you to find out. She goes, tell me. I said, I know something about Nathan that you don't know. And I had her going for the longest time. And I kept going and she was like, you're driving me nuts, Mom. And then she was messaging him going, what are you and my mother doing to me? And it was hilarious. So anyways, after quite some time, I finally said to her, I asked you a question, you didn't know the answer. That's all that was my next clue. So then she comes back with, oh, his middle name? I said, yep. She goes, what is it? I said, me to know and you to find out. And I started all over again.
So, you want a fussy cut?
Yeah. So anyways, so then she was like, oh, you asked me about his middle name. And I said, yes. She said, is it, and she named 3 names. She named Glenn, which is my father-in-law, Kevin, or James. And all I answered was, yep.
Yes.
I had her going so much. It was hilarious.
Oh, that is funny.
So anyway, now they're all freaked out because it's even gotten closer than just the fact that Kevin and I wanted the name Nathan. Now he's got, oh, it's so funny.
That's very cool.
Wearing a mask doesn't protect me from you. It protects you from me. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If I care about you, then I would wear the mask. That is why I wear a mask, to protect you. If everyone did so, then
Yep.
yes, exactly. And wearing gloves is stupid
Yes.
because that just spreads the germs more. Gloves are for a nurse that's going in, doing the job, coming out, taking them off, and
Yeah.
washing.
Well, I need a couple of more, but I have to go. So I'm going to start packing.
So take the paper with you and make the couple more. Do you want? We can just put these in a bag as long as you don't squish them, right?
Yeah, well, I've got a bag right here.
Okay, well then just put them in the bag and you can take them home and decorate them.
Until then.
Gary. But I'm still fussy cutting this thing. I'm almost done.
I'm like one seam away from this being done.
Woo! Now that is exciting.
And I won't even have to do the other one.
So how many of those do you have to make?
20.
Wow.
But Montana needs to get me the supplies
Right.
because she wants a specific fabric, and I would love to see if I can poke into her practice with
Here.
the group of kids,
Mm,
so that if we need to make like if this is too small for some of the kids, then I
Mhm.
know I need to make the 90% size.
Mm-hmm.
But like right now, as a sample, this should be.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good.
Yeah, because there's nowhere that is gapping on me.
mm-mm.
There we go. We've got this one finished.
Yeah, I think that's great. You gonna take some of the boy paper?
Yeah.
Because that means I have these pieces. I'm not going to worry about making it. Why spend the extra time unless I need to?
There you go. Did you get the other one?
I did already.
Okay.
That's right. All right.
And I can use the shorter zip ties that I already have some of at home.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Otherwise, I was going to have to go buy the longer ones.
There you go. And you can get them at the dollar store even.
Princess Auto has like 100 packs for like $5.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go. Yeah.
Can't
I-
go
That's
wrong
way
with
better
that.
than the Home Depot
For
cost
sure.
on them.
Okay, you were going to put blue flowers on it.
Oh, I was. My goodness.
Falling down on the
Slacking.
job.
Yeah.
Mm, slacking.
That's because you have me fussy cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Putting you to work.
Yep.
Do I have any other zip ties in this bag? I do.
Well, this was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
My chiropractor will be chastising me. I was supposed to be at home.
Dawn is doing.
But now you're
Good.
doing a double gym for the kids.
Yeah.
Andy is
Yes,
not.
that's the truth.
Andy's in the hospital again.
Can you hand me those?
Now I'm not sure where you're caught up to, but he had his spleen out, and he will be having surgery to fix some cysts in his abdomen. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Debbie. The mask looks comfortable to wear too. Like
Yes.
it's not so confining.
Yeah,
That's why I like the ones I make.
that's my
Because
plan
they're
on all
comfortable.
of them is to.
If it's not comfortable, you're not going to be able to leave it on your face.
Yeah, it's
Oops. random clippy.
Gary. He's been so sick, so sick. It's just not been good at all. Well, I guess that's
It's
crafting
amazing
for
how
today.
different in
I think
sizes
it
they
is.
are.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Show them
yeah.
the two different sizes.
That one
Holy.
was like way too big.
This was the 100%. This was 80%, but they're
That is
substantially
no
different sized.
kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Holy.
I can easily nest them inside of each other.
That is crazy difference.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining us on this live. I think we need to do this more often because then I don't have to do any editing and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Aw.
Can I use that glue? Mine's almost out.
Oh, sure.
So,
I couldn't get the lid on very well.
Oh, that's
This
okay.
one.
so Katie, if you can, when I
Click
say
the off.
in it just a sec. So we will see everybody later, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. And there will be a video Saturday night. Woohoo!
Okay. There's your garbage.